Nate here with Shade Tree RC, YRC Raceway and Hobby. Have our guest Matt here today. He's one of our racers here at our local racetrack. We're going to do something a little bit different, trying a few different things. We're going to do some Q&A today. A few questions we're going to ask him. He is not only a helper with the shop here at YRC Raceway Hobby, but he's also a racer here. So his input is definitely looked into. So we're going to ask him a few questions and see what he thinks. So first question is, why did you get into RC?
A lot of it started with, as he said before, he's done the big car stuff, and the competitive edge is kind of an interesting aspect to me. So that's the biggest reason. Yeah,
I raced big cars for a long time, and he was my crew chief for a while. So if you had only one RC that you could buy today, just today, and it would be your favorite, what do you think it would be?
I know there are a lot of good products out there. I mean, it really depends on the availability of where you can run them. Really, I think for if you've got like the carpet tracks, the indoor stuff, you can go that route. I have two short course trucks. I have a lot of fun with those, so I'd probably maybe go to a different, maybe a buggy, just for something new and exciting.
Well, you're not going to go wrong with the buggy because the buggy's where it started. So, in my opinion, if I had one myself, it would probably be a quarter scale sprint car. Years and years ago, here at Sandusky Mall, we had a car show, and there was some guys that had quarter scale sprint cars here, and they were just, I was hooked from that point. I think I was 10 or 11 years old at the time, and I was hooked. It was so cool, and I started RC racing at 16, so I've been doing this for a while. What do you think would be your funniest RC story? If you had to sit back and think about a funny RC story that you had, whether it be here or something, what do you think your funniest RC story would be?
I don't know. That's a good one. There's been a lot of mishaps with a lot of my vehicles that have been kind of hilarious over the years. I've only been doing it for about 3 years. Seen a lot of. I wouldn't say they're funny. I mean, my experience with RC is just more of a fun aspect. So I mean, that one I don't know.
I can think of a few, but
we
want to keep this PG though. If you could change the RC world, if you could change it in one format, what do you think that you would do? In your opinion, what would you do to change the RC world?
I'd like to see a lot more people get into it, expand it a lot more. You've got guys like Cavallari and some of the bigger names that are just out there just dominating the industry pretty much. It really is, it truly is a grassroots type deal because anybody can get into it, and I don't think a lot of people realize that it is out there.
Yeah, we do a whole lot of different stuff here. We try to put up flyers and spread the word, for the RC world. The last one I think is one that in the big car aspect that I've encountered. Have you ever been mad while you were racing your RC car?
We go back to the many stories of my vehicles. There have been a number of ESC issues that I've had with my HPI Blitz. Fortunately, I have a guy like him that's willing to show me how to fix them. And so, yeah, there's been plenty of times where I've been mad about RC, but, that's just part of the territory, much like the big racing.
Well, that's Matt here. He's one of our racers, and he races the short course trucks, does a little bit of on-road stuff. And we're going to kind of invite a few different guests throughout the weeks here, especially doing some wintertime stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the questions. I'm Nate here. This is Matt.
See you guys.
Shade Tree RC. We'll catch you next time. Thanks.